because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This is Smith. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Where the fuck my damn runner go, dog?
He goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
I'm glad we slipped in there and got that last pick, though.
The backbone of this offense.
That early
we know not every
round.
run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And there he goes again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success.
Oh my God,
19 yards.
A good run there, in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty
He won that
side.
bit. He
The
won
left
that
side,
bit.
usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dawson, he's going to air one out. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end. He winds up getting just enough on it. And their lead will swell up to 28. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now it's seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They begin with a run by Smith. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw is Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run forward with Smith. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Burton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Wilson. And he's got Edelman for the 1st time. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State.
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and converted to being a receiver.
No, 4.5, exactly. Oh, shit.
Boy, it's been good.
June, right?
On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection, so you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, balls out of the quarterback's hands.
Bro, I'm about to get my money up, dog. I'm trying to go to South by Southwest. I'm with Jay trying to go to that.
Good catch, but I really
South by Southwest. Yeah. What that's that? The Texas.
Yeah, better against man than so.
Better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive
I always be reading about that shit. I ain't never went to that shit. I'm going this year, though. That shit on my list. I'm going. It's in March, too. I always be reading about it. So I'm going to go to the battle with that nigga. I'm going to the battle with that nigga, then I'm going to go to South by Southwest. It's in March, too.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back into 24. New England on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Great return as they're finally able to take him down. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves goes on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Dawson. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds.
I was about to say, that shit must have been lag. That shit ain't never happened like that. Never happened like that. Hell no. That shit ain't never happened like that. Never happened like that. See, he repeats. The stream's still up, though. See, he repeats.
We welcome you back to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Chiefs who are in possession of the football.
This shit, I'm not getting no advantage, no.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
This nigga said if your titties bigger than your booty, congratulations, you an improper fraction.
On 3rd down, that's Jackson. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
Oh, God, bro.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Bogle, ape shit. Oh, God, bro. Oh, God, bro.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Dawson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites me.
Oh, this is blocked. And the Patriots have him. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and not get away. You know how crucial every point is? So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll sip. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they have made this look easy. And there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
On the run, this is Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, so much for halftime adjustments by the defense.
Still
Because
game
you know
ball,
they had to
still
talk
game
about
ball.
it. The entire first half, they struggled to contain him. And here he is coming out in the second half and establishing the same tone. Still running the football with authority, still gaining big yardage. So I just figure in the offensive side, they said there is no adjustment. Until they slow us down, keep going at them, keep handing them the football.
They'll run it with Jackson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Dawson. Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. On the ground, this is Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there. It's a 1st and goal.
Thanks.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Oh, block him. Block him.
At the 2.
Oh, block him. Block him.
He's going to get it running right. And he's in. Touchdown. Kansas City. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
See you want done right, give him the ball.
Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And this will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw is Wilson on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Wilson. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's caught. Jones. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner,
Can't
but
stop
the
in
offensive line, they feel like it's
the
theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
To throw on second down, Dawson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, now look at this.
Operating from the gun, Dawson. And incomplete. Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
All right.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Patriots take over. So the Patriots coming out now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Marvin Jones, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marvin Jones, 76 yards, and the Patriots get a score closer.
I know the scoreboard says here, but for all those who are playing fantasy football, their scoreboards are different. Points scored could benefit someone.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down.
He's not with it.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They run again with Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
39.
On 3rd down, Dawson. On the left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start this quarterback now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, what a move. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. That rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Patriots offense, they worked their way back out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Wilson, operating from the gun. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The Pistons lost at the buzzer tonight.
When you want to throw the ball down,
The Pistons did? The Pistons did? Yeah. So who we played today? Who we played today? The Kings.
When they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. he finds his man, Baldwin. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now running right through it. And now look at him go. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 72 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now they try the right side here. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye.
No. Check. Patriot.
He's going to get it running right. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Elliott on for the extra point.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Elliott goes with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Now Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baldwin. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On Second down, Wilson looking deep downfield. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. The quick feet by Jackson. There he goes, right side. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and goal. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They get it to him running left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it third and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And they'll go with a ground attack here. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
This has not been a banner game for the defense, not in any shape or form, but I love what they're doing right now. My admiration for them really is jumping up. What a great stand defensively, trying their best to keep them out of the end zone.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
Wilson to throw on second down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. On first down, Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Jones breaking from the contact. Throwing right, and that's complete. 10 more there and another first down.
One more game to play. Super Bowl. I wonder who's going to make it out of the Vikings and the Saints.
Oh, them bitches made it all the way there, too, the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they can go make it to the Super Bowl, though.
Motherfucker.
They got to play the Saints.
Motherfuckers on top of the whole division over here, too. Sound like that game over.
Mm-hmm.
XP's up.
Yes, sir.
Next year, man, you ain't gonna even need all them picks, man. Your team came all the way together.
Hey.
This is one team I got on a revenge tour, bro. I swear. The 49ers, I got them niggas on a revenge tour.
Yeah, me too. They're the only niggas that beat me so far.
That's all.
Fucking 49ers.
Come and holler at them niggas. Come and holler at them niggas, bro.
Hell yeah, got to. Did you have anything to do this week?
To see how you can improve your team.
Let me see. Let me check. Nope.
All right.
But just, sit on the couch and wait. That's it. Wait our turn, buddy. We about to turn up like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get some barbecue sauce on this motherfucker. If the barbecue sauce slap, I'm making me another one. I'm making another one. I'm gonna be fucking huge, nigga.
Man. Damn, your wide receivers ain't make it to the Pro Bowl?
None of them?
Nope.
You Pro Bowl roster. Let me see. Damn, nobody made it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Allen made it.
Allen.
The left guard.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Oh, Dion made it too. And Malik Hooker. Oh, yeah. I can't believe I'm ready. Can't believe Phillip Rivers, dog. I mean, Phillip Dorsett didn't make it for the punt returns. I ran like 6 of them bitches back.
Damn.
Shit whack. Hating ass niggas. Hating ass niggas.
Okay, Dawson back to play. So that means, boom, you there. You there. Name is there.
We're gonna get this money. We the family get this money. Family get this money.
You had any upgrades to do?
Nope.
You should have. For the niggas that made the Pro Bowl.
Nope, no upgrades.
Damn.
They holding me, bro. It's alright though. That's what I'm saying. That shit, we on the motherfucking Avengers, bro. We gonna get at these niggas, bro. We get at the hell. We gonna do that shit. Who might play next year?
I hope so. Alright. I'm advancing the Super Bowl week.
Don't know where we
And the
go with the
Vikings
first.
made it too.
They did.
Yeah, gotta play the damn Vikings.
Good ass niggas.
Your pick still ended up being number one?
Yep.
Damn.
Sure did. There's a lot of good niggas in here too, though, that I can take with my picks. They just build my team.
Yeah, it is.
I think this is the first time I damn near scouted all the niggas too. I used to like all of my points every time.
I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, for them late rounders.
Hell yeah. No sir. Them niggas made it 11-5. They had a pretty decent ass season.
They got a good team too. That defense fucking crazy. They got Ray Lewis over there, dog.
Yeah, I remember.
And then he won.
I think got a defensive rookie of the year and best linebacker.
Mm-hmm. So good.
I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna be a good one. That's like, let me tune in. That's gonna be a good one.
I think my linebacker came back, didn't he? Are you here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Nigga bad ass. Fuck. Play the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Yeah, them niggas are 92.
Mm-hmm. Same. You got some niggas over there. Defense lead.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Travis Kelce at 13. T.Y. Hilton.
I got AP too.
Robert Woods. Oh shit. Yeah.
Brady the quarterback.
Right there. AP. Who they quarterback?
Brady.
Oh, shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City
AP the
Chiefs
running back.
and the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I saw that.
With that, it's time for Super Bowl 53. For the call, let's go to Atlanta, as it is my pleasure to hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden, along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Even on Madden, Brady make it to the Super Bowl. No matter what, dog.
All right. Go time. Light it up.
50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground.
Oh,
A gain of 3, second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
I'm looking at Jabril Peppers in the secondary, the 25th pick
that nigga
in the first round in 2017. Played in 13 games, 57 tackles and an interception. But what I like most about him is versatility. He can play cornerback, but I think he's best at safety. and a little bit of what they call nickel or dime linebacker, where he can go inside and use his tackling ability in the running game.
On second down, Peterson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses.
Oh my God.
Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know, one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On second down, here's Brady. Incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Damn, man.
First touchdown of Super Bowl 53. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
That didn't sound too good.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive.
He got hurt one of his back.
I guess when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout
sorry,
is there.
buddy, I didn't know that when he didn't come out when I played him.
That's when the knockout.
I just saw him holding the field goal.
If they're on the field that long, we'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Shit. That's no good, boss.
Let's see what they defense talking about, fellas.
That's even worse. I'm seeing watch what you see all over there. Yeah, I forgot that white boy name.
On first down, Dawson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part,
I'm not saying they ain't beatable, but
football,
we beat
right,
them.
whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Cool, man.
Start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Smoking that good weed.
Yeah, all three of their linebackers got stars on the line.
Yeah.
Throwing on first down, Dawson.
Yeah, buddy.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards
it's weird over there, bro.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Elliott good on the extra point. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary didn't really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Bro, the first game nigga ran for like 430 yards.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Brady now to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Dawson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings.
You tell me they had Joey Bosa
Running backs in the backfield to help pass protect.
You forgot to mention that nigga name.
It's going to be a hot route if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball.
That's how they made it to the damn Super Bowl, the damn defense.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Come here.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk
You
often
fall off the
about
bed.
trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Handoff comes to Peterson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. That gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out.
Bro, them nigga defense is crazy.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses the spin. Oh, what a juke into space. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards.
Motherfucking Chiefs.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Like 20!
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Man, you want me to lose?
Like 20!
380!
Brady now on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Shaq Lawson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Oh, shit,
so
you
now
got
20 yards to go. And 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Back-to-back plays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
Oh,
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it's actually been out of the backfield, handing the ball off where they've had a lot of success. So if you're the quarterback, do you just maybe say, you know, maybe this isn't my day, our running game's going so well, you just continue to lean on that?
I agree. That's exactly what you do. And you have to kind of take your ego and put it aside, because you always think your next throw is going to be your best throw, right? Your next play is going to be your best play. Lean on what's working for you right now. That should help carry your team to victory if things keep going in the direction that they are.
Yeah, because the formula has them the lead currently. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
You got me. Man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dawson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first down, this is McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw on 2nd down, Dawson. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play on 3rd down for the Chiefs. 44 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On first down, Dawson going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 20. Now a first carry for the fullback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position.
Looking to start for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Flush to his right. And it's caught.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Leaving 4-5.
No, they ain't.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh, look at that.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Back to throw. Dawson buying time to his left. He goes full extension, and he's got his first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both large. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Here's a screen to Powell. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's complete to Kelsey. The pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Brady. Caught left side by Hilton. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he slides to avoid the hit. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down. Dawson steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On first and 10, Dawson. He's going to air one out. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw again, Dawson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Dawson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in Super Bowl 53. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It has been a remarkable first season in the studio for me. I want to thank you guys so much as I send it over one final time for the second half call of Super Bowl 53 to Brandon and Charles in Atlanta.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there in the game.
It is coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
20! Like 20!
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ain't go down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw.
That is incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dawson. And he rifles incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on 3rd down. Dawson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. And got a man, it's Woods. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Leave it on the tear.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
It's crazy how that nigga just getting better and better, bro.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know we're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action here on first down. And that's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? They had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That nigga got caught up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. The quick feet by Jack. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. With a record fourth Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that,
yeah, they hear it on the stream.
I'm watching the stream. I saw that nigga both. No, I was.
That's what I said. Dude, I heard me say your name on the stream. I have been saying it. I was saying, nigga got caught up.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And tough to win games if you go field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Well, what they said, though? They were supposed to be at a fight party, and what happened?
Doing it makes it that much harder. But to more possession for you now, go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see.
What did I even say, bro? I forgot.
No, I was hearing the video that said she was like, this nigga said he was supposed to be at a fight party, and then I ain't hit her.
A nice attacking play. Picked up a heck of
That's the video I was watching here. That's why I was all in. Don't touch it on me.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the
That's on the book.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Well, I don't be understanding, like, if you gonna do all that, why even be in a relationship in the first place? Just don't be in no relationship and do you.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
Now they're looking at a
Instead
third
of
and
being in
long,
a
and suddenly
relationship
the
and then
momentum
getting caught
shifted to
up,
the other
nigga,
side of
just
the
don't
football.
do
And
it.
old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Wait, 20, 220.
On third and long, it's Brady. That escapes the sand. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh my God.
This is caught.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Touchdown, Vikings. Tyrell Williams, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
To return it is Corey Grant. Now a hit and a loose football.
What the
and the
fuck?
Vikings pick up the football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed. Because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Wait, 20, 380. Wait, 380.
On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And they got dry
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense
Come on,
in
brother,
desperate
boy,
need of a
5
conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch.
Oh, that's back when
No gain there.
them niggas tried to rob him.
That's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Can we get another one?
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
All we need to do is burn the clock.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Get these boys up out of here.
On 1st down, Dawson flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. The quick feet by Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him, putting pressure on him.
He's going to get it
Oh,
running
my God,
right.
bro.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll get in.
Oh, my God.
Minnesota. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Now Brady.
Oh, God.
They got it.
Oh, my God.
That could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Up.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Operating from the gun. Dawson going for the deep ball.
30-plus points in 19 consecutive
Inside
games.
the 30. A big play there for
Who that, James
KC.
Harden?
49 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together,
Do what he
that's what
known
the
for,
playbook's gonna
man.
look like they're drawing them up in the dirt,
Yeah,
and so far it's
crazy,
working for both of them.
And they'll run it here. Spins away. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Oh, shit. Lonzo had to be fucked. Lonzo left ankle fucked up.
Damn.
He had to get carted off by the teammate. I think Greg Hardy got disqualified in the UFC fight tonight.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. Pretty move.
Greg Hardy.
And he can't quite get
The
there.
wrestler?
Tackled down at the 1.
The football player Greg Hardy for the Cowboys.
Another first down.
Oh.
Just keep the ball on the
Yeah, we
ground.
do
Do a little
UFC.
pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home.
We're
And if
looking to go
not,
to
the
the
clock is
UFC.
definitely their friend.
I don't know. He's been doing years.
I know that.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye.
Blue 90.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's
Nah.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Punching it in from the other way. And the
I'm ready
Chiefs
for this
have
jab
it.
now. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Elliott good.
That nigga they want to let us see it all my face right.
On that 5th rushing touchdown, he's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns.
Them Vikings looking like they're gonna be a problem every year, though.
Is that good?
Even when Brady goes.
Fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort.
We're going to try. That's my division next year.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Right side complete. That's Woods. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Brady now on first down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Back to throw, Brady.
Yeah, don't let that nigga be comfortable.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. If we saw another example of it there. Brady to throw.
That Kevin Gates. Oh, wow.
The tight end Kelsey. Travis Kelsey, 64 yards.
Oh, shit.
Are able to make this a close game again.
You just scored.
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
58, 6, and 12. We shot 50%.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll take this
I think it might be the most efficient score in NBA history.
27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep.
No. Check. Patriot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, will likely put an end to this thing. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here.
The Division 2 dropped the private data. No, nigga, this bitch come out in March, bro.
Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
They about to release date up.
The private data come out February 7th to the 10th.
Oh, okay.
And then the division come out March 15th.
They need to load it up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Now they try the right side here. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
We got a game.
So that one will be accepted.
We got a game.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. That is likely the final play of this game, and no better feeling, I would imagine, than taking a knee to wrap up the Super Bowl.
Culminates everything. The championship is theirs. And just think, the last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this. Practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture. That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Good job.
Well, they're good job. You want to see that shit?
That was a tough game. I know it was.
Hell yeah, it was. Them niggas happy smoked a little bit.
Man, them fucking minutes, them Vikings. I hope Brady retire.
Damn.
Man, I hope they get the fuck out of here.
We want to get a train number.
That's how I know you about to grab a quarterback out of here.
Oh.
Whole team got upgraded. Whole team got upgraded. That's why you want the upgrade on the quarterback.
I don't know.
Instead of going to upgrade with Bo Jackson. Mm-hmm.
I had this nigga get an upgrade after that game, man. He hurt.
The whole team got upgraded. Whole team. Even the 68 overall got a good upgrade.
You know, man, everybody gotta be worth something in this trade scenario.
Yeah, it's a lot of good trade bait in there, buddy.
Mm-hmm. You did your scouting for this week already?
Yep.
Alright.
Go on another screen now.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Uh-oh.
This is
Oh,
the
season
last opportunity to receive.